Hey, what's going on, guys? COD Master here. It is July 16th, 2017, 3:01 p.m. here on the West Coast in California. And just looking at some earthquakes popping into the Yellowstone region right now. Looks like they've been having an uptick in earthquake activity over the last few hours. Also some activity going on and continuing to go on in the Mammoth Lakes region in Southern California near Long Valley supervolcano. So a little bit of activity going on at both supervolcanoes. Yellowstone has been going on for quite some time now, over a month long, and Mammoth Lakes continuing their earthquake swarm as well for a good period of time. And I kind of wanted to show you guys the activity that picked up a few hours ago following a 3.4 earthquake and also a 3.0 there in Yellowstone National Park. You can see this area of Wyoming here with the earthquake swarm in the northwest corner of Yellowstone National Park at a 3.4, also 3.0, and a couple 2s there. Now that's just what the USGS is showing. But if you want to get a good idea of how many earthquakes they're having with this swarm that the USGS does not issue out all the time, is to go over to the site called isthisthingon.org, and this here is the address site. You just want to type that into your browser, and it'll pull up this map of seismograph stations in Yellowstone National Park, where you can get a better angle and a better view of where the activity is occurring and actually how much activity is ongoing in the park. Northwest corner of the park, this station right here, YMC Maple Creek, is the station I tend to monitor because it's really close, if not right at the epicenter of the ongoing earthquake swarm in Yellowstone National Park. Excuse me. You can see the 3.0 right there occurring, and also the 3.4 being the bigger red marker occurring there at the park this morning. Since then, you can see a large number of increased activity of earthquakes at the park. Now, over the past couple days, we've only had sporadic, small little spikes of earthquakes. Each one of these little spikes are an earthquake, whether it be a 0.5 or a 0.3. Nonetheless, it's still an earthquake within this region of Yellowstone National Park. Of course, the bigger ones are going to show up more dominantly in the red, but once again, these spikes are earthquakes, and this has been ongoing for over a month now. This activity has increased this morning, and we're still monitoring it to see how she does for the day. It might just be a little hiccup, but like I said, this has been an ongoing swarm for over a month. Past couple days, if we go back to yesterday, for example, previous day, it looked as though it was starting to mellow out a little bit. There was a few earthquakes there. Go back before that, and it kind of looks like it's just sporadic and calming down and coming to an end. But like I said, all that changed this morning following those couple of 3-pointers there. So we will continue to monitor the earthquake activity in Yellowstone National Park. I do want to show you guys a little quick GPS monitoring system that this site right here offers. The address, if you want to check it out, is up here in their web browser. This site gives GPS monitoring information throughout the United States at quite a few active stations here, all through California, Nevada. Well, you can see all these little dots indicating GPS stations. Excuse me, got the hiccups there. So I kind of zoomed in over here on the Montana and Wyoming region here. For example, let's go over here to P458. It's a station in West Yellowstone, Montana. It tells you the latitude, longitude, and also elevation, installation type, and actually gives a cool little picture over here to the right. But if you want more information on it, you just click on that station there. and it shows you the exact location over here on this map, and also a little bit more information over here regarding the station name and the installation date. But the station position is kind of the information I'm looking at in regards to any type of uplift at Yellowstone National Park. You just got to click on the graph right there, the station position graph, and it will give you some data over the past few years and up to 2018 right here. So 2017 is within this area right here with these red dots occurring. And this graph up here to the top is the northerly direction that this GPS station is moving, and the middle one is eastern direction, and this one right here, height adjustment, meaning vertical uplift. You can see adjustment 11.5 millimeters, I guess. I'm not exactly for sure how to read that, but over the past years you can see definitely a trend, if you will call it, towards vertical uplift there. And that's just one station in the park. If you want to check it out there, you can go to another one here to the south and look at their data as well. And of course you can see that trend over the years in an ongoing upward fashion there. And the northerly direction, if you look at that, that's kind of weird. It shows it on a downward type trend. Pretty interesting, but I'll go over this a little bit more later on once I review some of those stations there. Also, the activity which is ongoing in Southern California, I guess southeastern California area, Mammoth Lakes region, Long Valley supervolcano, right here where all these earthquakes are occurring, shows 581 earthquakes within this region over the past, well, that includes last week as well. So over the past week, lot of earthquake activity occurring at Yellowstone, or at Mammoth Lakes region. You can take a look at all the earthquakes that are occurring. There's quite a bit of activity near Long Valley supervolcano as well. This one here, I think we'd have to be worried about more than Yellowstone. It just, to me, something just doesn't seem right here. Just a lot of activity ongoing, but I don't think we're in any kind of imminent danger. Just like a lot of activity. You know, whenever you see this type of activity, this amount of earthquakes at a supervolcano, it's definitely something that kind of wakes up the scientists, you know, to pay attention to. But yeah, it's very interesting to watch all this activity here in both Long Valley and Yellowstone National Park, which are both supervolcanoes. Be pretty crazy if they both blew up at once, huh? That'd be horrible. That'd be bad news for the country and the world. But anyway, so yeah, that's a quick update recap video. And as far as the rest of the globe goes, taking a look at everything across here. A couple of deep earthquakes over here in this part of the world yesterday. Like a 4.7 and a 4.6, with a shallower 5.5 occurring afterwards. Other than that, had a little 4.5er up here around the North Pole region. We're just off to the east there, and you can see the activity ongoing up at Yellowstone National Park and Mammoth Lakes region there in California as well. So. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you subscribe, like, comment below if you have any questions, and I'll try and get to them. We are live streaming right now, so if you're watching this video, make sure you try to check out the live stream. And I try to get on there once in a while and do some commentary. If I'm not on there, the mods are on there. There's quite a few helpful people on there and that are monitoring this channel, and like I said, I appreciate their help, and they're very good people, and they will definitely help you out if they can. So have a good day. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. It's going to be 108 degrees out here where I live here in California. Yay. So I'm going to try and stay cool, and yeah, we'll be back on here every once in a while here, and hope everyone has a good day. We'll talk at you all later.